What is up, guys? It's Cryptic Boss here, bringing you another video in my channel. I was about to say another Genshin Impact video, but no, this is not a Genshin Impact video. This is in fact a Lost Ark video, and I kind of just wanted to have a chat about the game itself, and it's basically what I have been playing for the past 3 months. Ever since it came out, I have been addicted. I have about 800 hours, which, to be honest, for me is a lot of time. It's a ridiculous amount of time that I spent playing a game, playing an MMO, which I don't normally play. I never played any WoW, never played Final Fantasy. In fact, the game that kind of got me into Lost Ark to begin with was Diablo, because growing up, I used to play Diablo 3 on my PS3, you know, non-stop. It was my favorite game, one of my favorite games, and when I saw Lost Ark about a year or two ago, I was just so hooked. I couldn't wait. It was a very long time until it actually came to the West. I never played on the Korean version because kind of didn't want to deal with all the hassle of playing on a Korean server, getting a phone number, or maybe buying an account and stuff like that. So I just decided to wait, and it was worth it. When the game got released, I had no idea I was gonna get this hooked. Now let me tell you, there's a culture, there's a way to play this game. Not a way to play this game, you can play however you want, but basically you gotta have alts. Alts means multiple characters in a server. So when I saw this idea, when I heard about it, when I saw people play multiple characters, I was like, why would you ever do that? Why not just focus on your main character and that's it? It's so boring to play other characters and characters that aren't even your favorite or, like, you know, your main. But here I am, you know, 800 hours in, still thinking about changing my mains because this game is so fun that every single class in this game feels not only ridiculously good, but also super fun too. The beautiful thing about Lost Ark is that everything is super balanced, or most of it, I would say, right? There are some classes that lack in some areas, but overall, in general, every single class, whether you're a healer, you know, a damage dealer, a DPS, whatever, they are so well done and so fine-tuned to like the little things that it just all adds up to the experience of trying something on new. And when I finally discovered that, I just got so hooked to the game because my mentality was that I don't need no alts. I don't want to try hard, play alts or characters that I don't like just to funnel and fuel my main character, you know, with the mats, the materials that you grind every single day. But once I actually gave them a shot, I tried different characters, I fell in love, and that is the reason I started to make different characters. Not because of the value it brings to you, because that is a big plus too. I'm the type of player who plays video games for the enjoyment, for the fun, right? Because that's what it is. I'm not telling anyone how to play their game, but for me personally, I just love playing something that I really enjoy, and I'm all about aesthetics. My end game in any single game that I've ever played, whether it be Apex Legends, whether it be Monster Hunter World, I used to be big on that one, whether it be Diablo, Genshin Impact, you name it. I want to have characters to be looking as perfectly cool as possible and to have the best skins, if there are skins. When I used to play Apex Legends, which I still do play Apex Legends occasionally, not full-time, or not, I don't want to say full-time because I'm not even a big streamer or anything like that, but when I used to only play Apex Legends, I used to pretty much always get every single skin for the character that I loved, right? So I used to main one character, and every time there was a really cool skin, I would just get it. And to me, it brought me so much joy. And also, you know, I used to kill grind, which means getting your kills up. So seeing that tracker, because when you load into lobbies, everyone could see, oh, this guy has all these badges, all these achievements, these kills. It made me really happy. It gave me a reason to grind the game. And when I play Lost Ark, there are so many different things that I could talk about which motivate me to play this game. It's gonna be like a whole hour video, but I'm gonna touch up on the main things. So starting off, the game itself is amazing. I mean, it is an MMO. I was looking for an MMO for the longest time that I could really enjoy. I tried Final Fantasy. It's a great game, don't get me wrong, but like I said, I'm all about aesthetics, graphics. Well, not really graphics too much, but mainly the aesthetics, right? And when I tried Final Fantasy, I just kind of didn't like how everything felt, like the environment, the way the outfits look, the characters themselves. Coming to Lost Ark, I'm looking at all these raids, I'm looking at all these outfits that are going to be coming, you know, because I am big into, I've always been into this K-pop music since, I don't know, it's been about 7 to 8 years now. Big into K-pop, K-drama, just stuff like that, right? And so also anime, don't get me wrong, we love anime. So when I saw Lost Ark and I saw the Korean version and how they would dress their characters, I fell in love because, like I said, I'm all about cosmetics, dressing up a character, making them look as cool as possible, and at the same time enjoying the game with the combat system. So Lost Ark kind of has all of that. It has amazing skins. It is a free to play, well, okay, it's a free to download game. There will always be pay to win aspects no matter what. However, I can proudly say that I haven't really spent any money significantly to boost my character. The only time that I spent money so far as of today is when I wanted to change the name, is when I wanted to change the appearance of my character, because like I said, I'm big on appearances, I'm big on aesthetics, big on outfits and all that stuff. And so there's this one thing I still remember to this day. My character, which is a Deathblade, I'm a Deathblade main, her mouth, for some reason, right, the mouth that I chose for my character, it was always open. Like, it was always slightly open, and that always bothered me. And because of that, I really did go on and spend some money. I think it was like 25 bucks or something, and I had to get the name change ticket, and so I used that up, and that's pretty much the amount of money that I spent. After that, especially after hitting tier 3, it was just pure grind, because once I got to tier 3 in this game, which by the way, there are tiers in this level, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Tier 3 is really when the game kind of starts blossoming. Like, the game really starts at tier 3, so you're gonna have to endure the grind from level 1 to 50, and then tier 1, tier 2. It's kind of painful, don't get me wrong, which is why I'm always willing to help people. Every time I see people in my Twitch stream, which is twitch.tv/crypticboss, every time there's somebody new who's trying out Lost Ark, I always encourage them to ask me or just shoot me an invite whenever they want, so I can just help them. And I think that's a beautiful thing about MMOs. It's all about coming together, enjoying, playing with one another, and it's just a massive world of gamers in one server. And to me, when I saw tier 1 and tier 2 content, it was so dreadful, it was so bad, it was so hard for no reason. Now I just offer help to anyone. If you want to play with me sometime, please be sure to check out my Twitch. I freaking love meeting new people and playing with them. But back to the Lost Ark talk. Now, there are so many great things about this game. Like I said, the alt system in this game, having to play multiple characters or wanting to play multiple characters that you really enjoy, is just fantastic. They do a great job with every single character. I'm in love with it. The maps themselves, you know, the places, the continents, they look beautiful. And especially the newest continent, or the newest region that came out in Korea, is just so mind-blowing. It is so beautiful. It just gives me another reason to play this game even more. That's a big thing that I want to touch up on. I think for me, Lost Ark is, there's always something to look forward to. We do have the Korean version. You know, this game came out in Korea about 3 to 4 years ago. And so if you go to the Korean version and look at the content that they have, it is basically a big roadmap. You know, it's very promising. You know what's going to be coming in the future, in the near or the far future, right? We have so many amazing raids, regions, cosmetics, events, you name it. So many classes, by the way. They have phenomenal classes that we don't have yet. My favorite, the one that I'm looking for, that I am going to be maining, is going to be Reaper. We also have the Scouter, which a lot of people are hyped about, and the Artist itself. So I'm really hyped for all these Summoner, Reaper, Artist, Scouter, Arcana, you name it. There's so many other classes. There's also a female Berserker at some point, which I'm also really hyped for. So that's another reason, you know, multiple classes, and having an established version in Korea, it kind of just you know, gives you a promised future. You can always count on it. You always know what's going to be coming in the future, and so there is no doubt of, oh, what are they going to be doing? You know, are they making any content? Is this it? Is there anything else coming? Is there anything cool that we have to be grinding for? Well, there always is. One thing I didn't really focus on was the horizontal content. Now, that's basically the collectibles, you know, going around collecting stuff, working on your adventure tome, exploring stuff, going to islands, doing those. I didn't really get into that because I thought it was just gonna be kind of boring. You know, I'm just doing it solo. just do my own thing. So I was always going hard on raids, chaos dungeons, guardian raids, abyssal dungeons, which by the way I freaking love in this game. Abyss dungeons, abyssal raids are so sick, and I cannot even wait for the legion raids. But one day I decided to try collecting some stuff, and I started with the giant hearts. And when I started collecting this these stuff, and I went to different islands to do these events when they would just appear, it was so fun. Like when you go to an island, right, there's like these adventure islands that pop up every now and then, and you go to it and you can get some amazing rewards. And when I went to those, there were so many other people always waiting and ready to have fun and do these events or do these islands, and I would just spam invites. You know, we would have a full group and we just, you know, do all the fun content. At that point I realized how fun it is to do horizontal content, because going and collecting stuff and seeing your collectible list just go up, getting some amazing fat rewards made me so happy. It was one of the most chill things to do. I'm gonna be honest, if you've never done it, if you think collecting Makoko seeds is boring, then sure, I agree with you, but there's so much other stuff to do, so many other amazing collectibles, you know, working on your adventure tome, exploring, doing rapport, which is basically like a dating simulator. Even that is just super fun. I love that about this game, and I think when I fell in love with that, I just knew I'm gonna be playing this game for an even longer time, because it's one thing to do the content and leveling up your character, just boosting eye level. This was something that people always care about in the West, you know? We're always just focused on the eye level. Oh my god, I need materials, I gotta spend money, I gotta spend all this gold, these crystals, I wanna juice up my character, get it to 1400, 1415, Vaulton ready, 1445. Sometimes you just gotta sit back, relax, and do this other stuff that's in the game that the developers put in this game and put so much hard work and effort behind it for you to go out and enjoy. Because trust me, if you only care about eye level, I don't think you're gonna be, you know, in the Lost Ark game for a long time, because there's only so much you could do in a day to push your eye level. Going out to do stories, islands, collectibles, events, co-op events, there's just so much stuff to do. It blows my mind, and I'm having a blast. This is when I realized that I'm gonna be, you know, staying, and I'm gonna be really playing this game for a very long time, and I'm deciding to really make some content over it. Now, of course, there's some guides and tutorials and, you know, class engravings, class guides, and all that tier list stuff out there. I want to do stuff differently. You know, I watch a lot of content creators in the Lost Ark category that I absolutely love. You know, we got the big ones like Stoops, Zeal's Ambitions. Zeal's, I've been watching him since he used to play Genshin Impact, so I've known him for a very long time. We got Saint Toe and ATK, Giga Chad. If you don't know who Giga Chad is, you probably don't watch much Lost Ark, but that is the main man himself. Oh, Benji, there, ATK, you know, there's so many amazing content creators. I was watching Stoops' live stream the other day, and he was talking about how on YouTube, Lost Ark is pretty weak, and I kind of want to contribute and make some effort to make a lot of content over this game, some different stuff, some fun stuff, because there's the one thing you want to know about me. I'm all about interacting with people, you know, entertaining. I'm not your numbers guy. I'm not going to be sitting here doing some Excel sheets. People who do that, you guys are insane. I don't know how you do it. I have so much respect for you. Thank you for doing all that stuff. I'm here just to have a good time, meet new people, make them laugh, do some amazing fun raids, you know, enjoy the game in a different way and shed some light on it. Am I still going to be playing Genshin Impact and other games? Absolutely. There's no way I'm leaving Genshin Impact, even though the game is super dry. You know, it is still a game where I spent a lot of money on, and I am looking forward to the stuff that is coming. However, my focus has been for the past 3 months. You know, I should have started this ages ago, but I was just hesitant for various reasons. But I love Lost Ark. I love meeting new people, whether it be in the NA, EU, Korea, all over the world. Please, if you're watching this video and you do play Lost Ark, come over to my Twitch, sub to this channel, like the video, comment down below who do you made, and I would love to play with you. I am on NA East on Gallater, if that helps, and I play multiple characters. I do have some, I have like 1 slot saved up for the upcoming character, which is going to be a Destroyer, and I do plan on playing every single class that is going to be coming in the future. So if you want to see stuff like that, you know where to find me, just sub to the channel. One last thing I want to say about this is that I absolutely love the community. Sure, there are some bad apples, just so in every other game, but overall, especially the content creation side, there are so many amazing Twitch streamers and YouTubers for Lost Ark. Not so many YouTubers, but when it comes to streamers, there's so many amazing, friendly, you know, wholesome streamers, and I kind of really want to be in that group. I want to make friends. I want to, you know, just have a circle of this amazing, really tight Lost Ark community, a whole bond, you could say, because the YouTube scene is pretty weak. On Twitch, it's still developing. You know, we do have the big streamers, but when it comes to the small streamers like myself and a lot of other people, it's just just out there, you know. It really isn't something that is sustainable for now, but I hope that's going to be changing in the near future. The game is only 3 months old, so there is a lot more to come. And yeah, wow, I've been recording this video for 20 minutes now, so I don't know how long it's going to be. I haven't even talked about every single thing that I wanted to, but TLDR, I love this game and I want to meet you guys in this game as well. So if you ever are thinking about downloading this game, shoot me a DM, let me know, come on to my Twitch, my YouTube, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I cannot wait to play with all of you. See you in the next one. Bye bye.